Kailub Russell, this is my third trip to the International 6 Days.
Mike Brown, this is my 5th year doing ISDE and looking forward to a good year.
My name is Gary Sutherlin and this is my 2nd year racing ISDE.
I'm Ryan Sipes and this is my 1st year on the World Trophy team.
My name is Duvall. This is my 4th 6 days.
I'm Taylor Robert here in Slovakia for I think it's the 102nd ISDE. This will be my 5th ISDE and my 4th time on the trophy team.
I've been walking every day.
We walked all the tests twice now, and we're going to walk a couple of the other ones once more again, so we have it 3 times.
It's actually a lot of work getting here a week early and going and walking, you know, sometimes 10, 12 miles a day. So we've been working our butts off, and hopefully it's going to pay off here in a couple days.
It's technical, you know, it's, like I said, it's got some motocross track in it, some good grass track, and, you know, then it goes into the technical wood sections.
You know, when I'm walking the test and going through trees and stuff, it's just like the East Coast.
A lot of grass track, a lot of steep ups and downs, and a lot of really cool technical ravines. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's definitely a little bit different than the West Coast, but gonna enjoy it a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
The 250 XCF. Got my GNCC set up. You know, what I ride on the northern tracks. It's a little bit rocky and dark dirt, and it's kind of hard packed.
So this year I actually switched to a 350, and I'll be riding a 350 XCF, and I'll be riding that in the E2 class here at ISC. And as far as the specific bike setup, we run a pretty soft suspension setup because the terrain is usually fairly smooth. It doesn't get real rough like a motocross track or a works race or something like that.
I'm on the 350 Husqvarna, and you know, setting up for this, I have a pretty similar setup for the GNCCs, you know, and I'm glad I do because, you know, we race for 3 hours and the track gets pretty rough, and, you know, there's only 6 different tests next week, so the tests are going to get really rough, so I'm glad I went with the GNCC setup.
I'm riding the KTM 450 XC, and I think it's going to work really good in the grass tracks. Actually soften the suspension up a little bit and set it up a little more stink bug versus what I normally run in the United States to help it turn in the trees a little bit.
I'm riding the E3, the 501 Husky, and not much, you know, it just depends. We make final, you know, suspension adjustments as the day goes on and as the week goes on. So, you know, I got a pretty base setting from our 6 days test a few months ago, and, you know, go from there to start on Monday.
You know, the biggest thing about 6 days is, you know, we got 6 guys and 5 of the scores count.
It seems like years in the past we've had, you know, moments where we've really shined and shown that we have the speed to win, but we can't put it all together as a team as far as one guy will get hurt here or somebody will break a bike here or, you know, just kind of freak things that really put us out of the running.
But we just all got to be consistent. You know, last year I think the first 3 days, after 3 days we were all in the top 10, and if you can do that you got a good chance of winning. I think we just got to be consistent, and you know, each of the tests we got to be up there.
You know, I feel like all 6 of us are really strong and healthy, and you know, we all gel really well. It's been a fun week walking, and it's crazy to see how West Coast guys and East Coast guys can come together and be a big group and be a team.
I think we're all capable riders of winning this, and I think the biggest thing is coming out day 1 and 2 swinging, but also not making any drastic mistakes to where we have to, you know, drag ourselves out of a hole for the whole week.
You know, you got to be in it to win it. We got to keep our bikes together and stay on 2 wheels. But if we ride like we can ride, I think we can take it home.